I low-key need to brush my hair because she's a bit crazy, so we're gonna brush her. Good morning, how are you all? I hope you're having a lovely day so far. I don't know what time it is, but I hope you're having fun. It's been like a week since I've been back from India, and if I'm honest, I've kind of like had a really mix of like emotions and stuff. So a part of me has been like quite happy to be back because there's a couple of exciting things happening here. Don't know if you guys know, you wouldn't know, but my guinea pig passed away, my little cocoa bean. So I kind of like had the urge to come back and just like, you know, go to like where we buried her and stuff, because my cousin and my auntie buried her. I've had days where I felt really motivated and days where I literally feel like I can't do anything, like I just don't even want to get out of bed. But obviously I've had to get out of bed because I've got school. But today it's like 9:15 or something, maybe like 9:30. And I've not actually gone into school yet because it's a strike day for the teachers. So on these days, if we have like free periods and stuff, we get to spend them at home. I'm so jealous of all the people that have cancelled lessons because I don't have a single cancelled lesson today. But I only have 3 hours of school, to be fair. Technically 4 because I'm going to like this maths thing at lunch because I have a maths, like actual AS maths exam in like 2 weeks, I want to say. I thought we'd just kind of get back on our groove, get back on our feet. Obviously you'd expect me to have like slept in this morning because I have been so tired, but I know a lot of people will agree with me when I say that like on the days that you want to sleep in, you have the opportunity to sleep in, you can't, and then the days that like you have to wake up early, you can't wake up. Like, it's just so frustrating. So today I could have slept in, but me being me, freaking woke up at like the crack of dawn. I woke up like 7:30. Actually, to be fair, I woke up a bit late today. I woke up like 7:30. Normally I'm up at like 6:30. I don't know why, it's really annoying. But I woke up at 7:30 today and I've done like a little workout and everything. I've showered, I feel great. I kind of wish that I had more time in the mornings to get ready for school, because I just know that I'd get so much stuff done. Like after school I kind of like prioritising doing my work, and because I've got my mocks coming up and stuff, it's like I just want to come back home and do all my work, but then I also want to like work out and go on a walk and do things to take care of my mental health, and it's just like can't do all of them at the same time. But anyways, we're gonna quickly get ready because it is only 9 o'clock and I don't need to be in until 11:30, but my plan is to get a bit of work done so that I don't have to do as much tonight, because if I'm honest with you, I'm gonna be tired when I come back home. Just so that I can get ready and like just have a bit of a catch up with you guys whilst I get ready for school. I'm not gonna really talk you through the products that I use because I've just been literally using the same makeup for like 17 years. So today I've got like a weird feeling of emotions. Like I'm half motivated, half I really can't be bothered for school today. Like I think on the days that I have chemistry I just can't be bothered, but I cannot lie, chemistry's like, it's one of my, I'm not as stressed about it anymore. I know that's really random and I know a lot of people are not going to care about what I say right now, but for so long I literally despised chemistry, and now it's like I don't hate it as much as I hate biology. Biology I don't get. What is that? I'm literally having to put my blood, sweat and tears into that. You know the little bubbles of like just cloth or whatever the hell it is that end up being on like clothes? They were all over my skirt and I literally was so sad because this skirt's quite new, to be fair. But a couple of like months ago, I think this was like probably like last year, my mum and I went to like Home Bargains or something, and I was just so excited to be there, and I low-key bought everything I saw in the shop, and we bought this little machine to like get rid of them. We'll find it. Obviously we had to get the pink version because why would we get the blue version? And it literally just gets rid of all of it. Like that is all of it. Literally worked like a charm. Like my skirt looked like it's brand new again. Like genuinely. I feel like the cloth that my skirt's made out of, like the fabric, is just really like, it tends to go like that. So I'm just like, okay, fair enough. But I'm literally so impressed. Like I literally, to be fair, it took me like 20 minutes to get the whole skirt done. It's not a long skirt, but like, you know, you still need to be perfect. But yeah, I was really impressed. Like I was like, wow. I've also somehow mastered getting ready with like no music or anything on in the background, because obviously that's what I used to do when I was in India. Like I didn't take my speaker or anything with me, and I kind of just didn't play my music because obviously like I'm with family, so my cousins would come in and speak to me, or like, I don't know, like I'd just be getting ready in silence, because like, I'm not even joking, I barely wore makeup that whole month. So I now just don't get ready with music. It really is like the weirdest feeling ever, because I spent so long only getting ready with music on, and now it's like I just don't care. But what I am obsessed with at the moment is podcasts. I'm literally obsessed with Fernanda Ramirez's podcast A Better You. Like, couldn't recommend it more. I freaking love her as a YouTuber already. Like, I literally watch her channel all the time. And now that she's come out with a podcast, it's literally my favourite thing to listen to. She released like a couple of episodes whilst I was in India, so I downloaded them all for the flight. I ended up just watching Friends the whole flight, but I'm not even joking, like I've just been catching up on it recently and I literally just love it. Like, she also posts the like podcast on YouTube, so if you want to actually watch her talk, like, you can, which I just think is really, really cool. But no, I literally just love it. Like, I was listening to it in the shower this morning and it just got me in such an exciting mood. Like, I just feel like Fernanda's just such an amazing human. Like, she's just, I literally love her so much. I feel like I'm taking a really long time, and if I want to get some work done, I need to shut up and just get ready. So I'm going to quickly get ready and then I will come back. Okay, I'm ready. Hello. Right, let me talk you through the fit. Also, guys, look how sad this is. Oh, I can't look at it or I'll literally start crying. Anyways, okay, so in terms of the fit, let me pull my skirt down a bit. So we've just got my tights, obviously. We've got this little skirt that I want to say is H&M. I'm not too sure. It probably is H&M. And then I've just got like this white knitted sort of jumper, which I want to say is also from H&M. It probably isn't. I don't really know. And then in terms of jewellery, I need to start wearing stuff in my ears. Like, I'm actually so bad in terms of earrings. I've got like this little necklace on that my friend gave me because of Coco. It's got like a little paw on it. Can you see? It's super cute. I literally love it. I cried when I opened it. And then I've just got my normal princess ring, and then I've got my little Pandora bracelet, and yeah, and then obviously it's school shoes and a coat because it is still quite cold outside. I have finished with like technically 45 minutes to spare, but I kind of want to be like ready to leave at 11, but I don't need to leave until 11:15 because my lessons obviously don't start until 11:30. But that means I'm going to eat my lunch now, which sounds weird because it is literally, oh, okay, my iPad's literally on India timing. But it sounds weird because obviously it's like, it's still quite early, but I'm a really awkward eater. Like, I can't eat in front of people that I don't feel comfortable with. And especially at school because my friends aren't there, because both of them, freaking lucky little bums, literally don't have a single lesson today. So like, if I eat now, it kind of just means that I don't need to stress about it later, and I don't need to get all awkward later. Do you know what I mean? I've had my lunch now and it's low-key time for me to start getting up to go to school, and the more I'm realising that my friends aren't there, the more I don't want to go. Like, guys, I really cannot get the energy to go to school. It's really bad. Like, I started off today feeling so excited, feeling so like motivated for the day, and now I'm just like, I'm just not in the mood for it at all, and I just kind of like not been bothered to go to school. Obviously, like, everyone has that, to be fair. Like, everyone kind of low-key hates school, but like for such a long time I didn't really struggle that badly. Like, you'd have an off day, like, but here and there, but like I genuinely didn't mind it. But now it's like I've come back and I'm just not in the mood, and I don't know why. But today I'm really not in the mood because both of my friends aren't there. Jay is not coming after school. Like, it's just, this is gonna take a lot of energy out of me, and I know this is gonna tire me out, but I actually do need to go because I have 10 minutes before I need to leave. I'm back, guys. Like, I literally just walked in, as you saw. I obviously didn't leave the camera running for that whole time, but she's back home. I'm so tired. Okay, do you know what? It wasn't as bad as I was making it seem. Like, I literally had my mum very concerned. Oh, the battery's flashing. It's fine, I'll catch you up and then I'll go. Yeah, I had my mum quite concerned. She was like, why are you literally like screaming? It was because I had to spend lunch on my own. Yeah, I've literally written a whole bunch of things that I need to remember to do on my hand, but I got my mock timetable today. I don't know why I'm excited, but I've got it, and apparently I get study leave for it, so I'm low-key kind of gassed. So I'm gonna sort that stuff out, like write it on my little timetable plan thing. But because the little battery thing is flashing at me, I'm going to try and shut up. What I'm going to do now basically is I'm going to drink some hot chocolate and then try and get some more work done before I've got my chemistry tuition, which I think is at 6 today. Sometimes she does it at 7, sometimes she does it at 6. I'm praying it's at 6 today because I cannot be bothered for it to start at 7 tonight. Like, I'm not doing tuition until 8. Someone's calling me. Hello, we're back in the kitchen. So I kind of just thought that whilst I was kind of like sorting out my dinner and stuff, heating it up and putting it on my big plate, that we'd kind of just like talk about school and, you know, how obviously this is meant to be a sort of getting back on track since I've been back from India, and like kind of just how I've been doing it. The way that I sort of work is always thinking about my future self, and I know that sounds really bad. Oh, bloody hell, the door just opened, it scared me. Hello! You're home! But the kind of way that I work is like thinking about my future self, which sometimes, like, I know everyone always says that you shouldn't think about your future self. However, for me it kind of works in the sense of like, I don't know how to properly explain this, but like self-care in my head is like always trying to make sure that you can do something better for yourself now, but also yourself in the future. So working out, kind of been bad at it, but it's like, I know that future me would be really happy and now me would be really happy if I did it. So like it kind of benefits both. And like with work, yes, now me isn't like right very second, like this very second me now is like, I really cannot be motivated to do work. But future me will be so happy because, I don't know, me tomorrow won't have to catch up with that work. And after I've done it, I will feel so much better, like knowing that I've got that piece of work done. And like, sometimes it's obviously a lot easier said than done. Sometimes I will not do work, sometimes I will not work out, sometimes it's just so difficult to do all those things. But on the days where I'm like, I know I've got the energy to do a little bit more, I do try and push myself a little bit. Not in like a bad way. I realise I'm making this sound like I don't pause, or do you know what I mean? But there's like self-care for me, like the way that I have a look at it is like, it kind of is like your you now and your future self. Like, it's like what will benefit the two of them. So in terms of like schoolwork, obviously I came home today and I was like, I am so tired, and before I went to school I was like, I don't want to go. Obviously did the school day, and on some days I'll do that and that's enough. But today I knew that I could push myself a little bit more, and with my mocks coming up and stuff, I'm kind of just trying to like get as much as I can done possible. But there's also things like today with biology, I couldn't really, because I was stressing about chemistry, like I had my tuition, I was like, am I going to get this done before tuition? I'd just done a maths paper, so I was a bit like thinking about my maths paper. I didn't manage to like focus and understand as much of the biology topic as much as I wanted to. So I've now moved that onto a different day, and that's okay to do that as well. Like, I think sometimes it's like you need to tick all your to-do list stuff like off on that day, but sometimes it's also okay to like transfer it onto another day. Do you know what I mean? Hello guys, you now join me in the bathroom. Just eating dinner. It's 8:10 as you can see. I'm gonna take off my makeup because obviously I've still got it on. Normally on an afternoon I will work out, like once I've come home from school I'll work out and then shower straight after, so my makeup will come off then. But obviously I showered in the morning today. I literally have been using the same skincare for like, I want to say like 4 years now. I refuse to change it at all because I just love it so much. Okay, this looks really funny. Whoa, I look like that red panda. I actually really need to sort out something about how red my face goes after I take off makeup. Like, it's actually really bad. Yeah. I am now using my little L'Oreal toner. I kind of tone my face twice. I do it once and I focus on the eyes because I just find that the mascara just never comes off my eyes properly. I tend to actually normally use rose water, but my rose water's finished and I've just been really silly and just not gotten any more. So that's why I have to use my toner, because it's basically rose water. I think that's what it is. Yeah, rose and jasmine. So it kind of just works the same. It's just, it's a lot more fragranced. And it hurts a lot more when I get it in my eyes. But I definitely want to go and buy some more rose water, because that definitely helped loads with like getting all the mascara off my eyes. because the next morning I will literally just wake up looking like a raccoon. I feel like today's kind of dragged on, but like in a nice way. I've liked how today's felt. Like I'm going to school today kind of felt like an outing, like when you go to see your friends. Like, when you go to see your friends, you have like the morning at home, you get to do whatever you want in the morning, and then, well, especially with my friend group, because these guys don't wake up until like 12 o'clock, so yeah. But then you have the morning at home, you get to do whatever you want for the morning, and then it's like you meet up for like a couple of hours in between, and then like you get the evening at home as well, and it's just, that's what school felt like today. And I just, obviously I was complaining about it earlier, but right now I'm loving it because I just feel so relaxed. One thing that I have learnt though is that, because obviously I did work in my freeze this morning, I literally came home and I wasn't stressed about how much work I had to do. Like I was to an extent that like I knew that it was going to be okay. Like I really, like frees are there for a reason in sixth form, and if you're watching this and you're about to go into sixth form, or you are in sixth form, just use your frees please, because they're actually really useful. Like genuinely, I'm not even joking. Like I've gone through a period of just not being as productive as I'd like to be in my freeze, and I just do all of that work after school, but now you can genuinely see like a massive difference.